everybody, it's Janet coming to you live from the Uptique Boutique at 82 Colborne Street East in Orillia. I wanted to talk to you guys today about brush strokes and how to minimize them. So a couple things that cause brush strokes is overworking paint, using too much paint, and not using the right tools. So I'm using the color chocolate because it's dark. I'm going to go over a light board so it would kind of give you guys an idea of so you can see it a little bit better. So I have brushes that I recommend. They're called Klingon brushes. They are synthetic bristles and they minimize brush strokes. They don't lose bristles. They're just an incredible brush. These are the top 3 that I recommend. If you're starting out and you want a good all-around brush to start, I recommend the R18 because it is sort of medium sized and it's round. That's what the R means. The round means that you can get into detailing, but you can also paint large things with it. So this is just my all-around, if you want to just get one thing and be on your way, this is the brush. If you're a bit more committed to painting, say, as a hobby or professionally, I recommend 3 brushes, the R18, the F30, which stands for flat. This guy is great for doors and drawers. So if you're doing nice flat edgings, that helps keep it sort of that nice, like painted nicely. It's just that nice fine edging. And then the R12, again, is the round. And it's great for getting into, say, spindles and chairs and tables. So it's just a really great brush for getting into smaller areas. So tools are huge when it comes to brush strokes. And then with Fusion, you don't have to use a lot of paint. So I kind of put a little bit on and take it back off, but I'm going to put too much on to show you what's too much. So if you put this on sort of like that, you can see all the brush strokes. You can see that this is going to dry like that. So it's just going to be gloppy. And so you want to use a lot less and then kind of spread it out. If your paint is drying and you go back over it, that's what's called pulling paint or overworking the paint. That's how you get brush strokes in darker colors. Because as the paint's drying, you are pulling it, and that is what's creating sort of like a shiny, so colors like coal black, midnight blue, this chocolate, it's going to really show up. So you don't want to overwork the paint. So if you've put the paint on, you just want to keep going. You don't want to go back, say 10 minutes later and go over it again, because that's where you're going to get that pulling. Another product that, so in combination with using minimal paint, using the right brush and putting it on, that's where you're going to reduce your brush strokes. Another product that helps you reduce brush strokes is Fusion's Extender. You only put about 15 mils of a 60 ml bottle in a whole pint. So you just pour that in and it's going to increase the drying time. So Fusion is great because it dries really quickly, but it can also be to your detriment, say if you're wanting to do blending or you're doing a darker color, like I said, the coal black. This gives you a little bit more flexibility in that it takes longer to dry, so you can go back and do the thing that you missed before. So great little product. It's $6.99 for a tiny bottle, and if you're, say, putting it into a tester, it's just a little squirt. But yeah, about this much in an entire pint is the way to go. So just those 3 things are sort of the key to minimizing brush strokes in your project. And yeah, those are, if you are interested in learning more, I also have workshops on painting your own furniture that come available sort of over the month. So if you check my events on Facebook, you should be able to see what's coming up. I'm always having different workshops that teach you lots of different things. And it's the uptikeboutique.com is my website if you want to order anything from there. And I hope you learned a lot today about how to minimize brush strokes on your projects. Have a good day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.